Today we're talking about why you don't need to be an actor to be a performer. Hey, it's Tom Jackobs, TomJacobs.com. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Please put some comments below. I do respond and read them all, so I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, so just click on that little subscribe button right there and check out the different playlists that I put together on sales, customer service, and financing your business. So let's get right into it today. Why you don't need to be an actor to be a performer. And so let me give you a little background on that. Is my degree from university is in theater. Surprise! I know, not a big stretch, is it? So I was taught performance skills, all that good stuff, as an actor, as a performer, and there is a complete difference. And this is where a lot of my clients get really stuck. They're like, oh, I can't perform, I'm not an actor, how am I gonna do all this stuff on stage and things like that? Well, really, ultimately, it's about connecting with your audience and being authentic, but also taking into account that you are performing your story. So a lot of times we'll go through very simple things that you can do to be a better performer on stage. So let me go through 3 very simple things that will help you be a great performer on stage. The very first thing is your stillness. A lot of people will like to walk around the stage and just kind of walk and boo, 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 boo. And there's really no rhyme or reason to why they're walking around and delivering their speech. Or worse yet, they're behind a podium and they're reading their speech, and that is, so awful. So ditch the podium, find a spot, and plant your feet and be still. And a lot of times this is just practice in front of a camera and some friends maybe, and deliver your talk. Stillness and pauses are your friend. The second little tip that I'd like to give to you is when you are talking about other characters within your story, a lot of times you'll want to act them out. Well, many times we'll like turn our back or to the side when we want to portray somebody else in that, and we don't necessarily need to do that. You can be talking as yourself to this one character and then just simply make a little shift and you're directing the energy as that character to yourself. And it's just a shift. So I'm telling my brother, blah, 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 blah. This is what you need to do and this is why you're not doing it. My brother turns to me and says, but big brother, what am I needing to do? And you've just now changed the whole character reference there, and it's very authentic and it can be very natural. So when you're doing characters and things like that on stage, don't turn all the way, just make a little shift in your focus as you play the different characters in your story. The third little tip that I have is making sure that you've set that whole story in your head so that you can tell it in a compelling way. So many people, they're too worried about, well, how do I say it? Do I memorize the story? But if I memorize it, then it's going to sound memorized and all this stuff. And then they just like blow up their head and then they're like, oh, I'm not going to do it at all. So I want to ease you into that whole process. And what I have a lot of my clients do as I take them through the Always Be Selling System.com is they'll write out their story, we'll rearrange it, we'll put it into the compelling way, and then I'll have them read it super, super fast 10 times a day. And you do that several times, several days in a row. Read it super fast, 10 days, or 10 times, and it sets it into your head. You're not going to memorize every word, and that's okay. But you need to memorize, or know at least, the structure that you're going to take people through and some of the impactful moments within the story. That way, it's always live, and it's going to be a little bit different every time that you do it, which is pretty cool. But you go through it super, super fast, 10 times, and then put the sheet away that you've written out your story, and then perform it out 5 times at normal speed. Do this in front of a camera, so then you can play it back and see, like, what did I miss? What did I hit? Am I doing the ums and the ahs and filling the silence with nonsensical words? My word is so. So I always have to watch for that when I am speaking and not say that word. Let the pause happen and go on with your story. Don't be afraid of the pauses. The pauses are awesome and will allow your audience to kind of let everything sit in with them. All right, 3 ways that you can be a better performer without having to be an actor. And so don't worry about it, whether you're performing in front of 1 person or in front of 1,000 people. You can do this. I know you can. If you have any questions about how to implement this process, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you out. Make some comments below. Send me an email, tom@tomjacobs.com, or connect with me on social media. And until next time, have a great day.